Hey y'all, in this episode of the Sunday Swirl, you'll be seeing me do my first attempt at the circling Taiwan swirl. On one of the previous episodes, I asked for some color recommendations, so today I'll be doing this one, and I'll be using titanium dioxide, marigold for matte micas, and this yellow that I bought like a couple years ago. They're already pre-dispersed, so the micas are in oil, titanium dioxide, and distilled water. And then today I'm using a brand new mold that I got from Amazon. It's got some space in between, so we'll see how that turns out. But I'm excited because it's the first time I'm using dividers. And since everything's already measured out, let's go ahead and start soaping. This is going to be just like the other videos. I'm going to bring it to emulsion. I am soaping at room temperature, and I'm going to separate the batter into 3 different containers. And I'm going to try to get them equal, like really equal this time. I really should measure, but yeah, maybe in the future. I'll have the recipe down in the description, but because this one is a smaller mold, you'll see different measurements. And also down in the description, I'll have my soap maker's kit. It's completely free, so there'll be batch logs, a manual soap batch calculator, some cure cards, and a soap design planner, which I actually used to make this soap. Now I'm going to add the colorants in and the fragrance oil and hand mix, and then follow that up by stick blending the colors from lightest to darkest. At this point, I realized that I overblended, but not crazy. You know, it's still gonna go in the mold, but I was going for a light to medium trace because I do want to pour this back and forth. Really a medium trace, but it's cool. It's cool. It should still turn out well. Just maybe not quite how I envisioned it. I'm gonna pour the white in the middle just to break up the orange and the yellow. And I'm gonna push down the mold because I don't know if this is gonna seep up under the mold. So I'm gonna push it down and then pour a little bit of white and then do the same with the other two colors, and then I'll come back and put more white on top of the white and more color on top of the color. At this point, I was like, dang, I don't know if this is gonna swirl. But I still needed to fill up the mold because once I remove the dividers, it's gonna go a little bit further down, and I don't like to waste too much of the batter, but I also don't want to mess it up. Now that I've done all that I'm gonna do as far as the batter is concerned, I'm gonna carefully remove the dividers. And I wasn't as worried since we are at a thick trace on this one, but still I'm gonna be careful. And I decided to tap it because, like I said, thick trace. I can tap this and it won't mess it up too much, but I do need to get rid of those air bubbles. And I'm trying to even out the top because you can see that yellow had more than the white, so there's like a little shelf of yellow over the white. Okay, now it's time to do the design. So I'm gonna go up, over, down, over, up. You see where I'm going here? Now I could have done this closer together for more of the swirls, but I did what I felt comfortable with. And then after I'm done with that part, I'm just gonna go around the mold a couple of times. And I'm guessing this is the part that makes it a circling Taiwan swirl. I don't know, I should have probably paid more attention. But y'all, even though the trace didn't do as I wanted to, which it's soap making, it be like that sometimes, I was very proud of this. So now I'm just gonna spray it with 91% isopropyl alcohol and let it sit overnight. Okay, y'all, so it's the next day. And I did need this to come out of the mold rather quickly because I made this on Saturday, cut it on Sunday. So what I actually did was add 1 teaspoon of sodium lactate to the Lye Solution so that it would come out of the mold easier. Now I'm going to split the log, and it's not going to be even, but I'm cool with that because I've already planned for this one to be diced up and put in little exfoliating bags for when I donate them. But if you're going to sell them, you should definitely make them even. Ooh, okay. So it's not exactly like the top, but it's close enough, especially for my first attempt. It is low-key giving me the hanger swirl vibe from episode 3, I think it is. So this episode is different in a couple of ways. So we changed the mold and now we're also changing the way we cut it. And I'm cutting it this way so that it can show the full design, not just it being on top. also wanted to show you what it would look like if I cut that little bit of texture off the top. Next week, I'm trying out the mantra swirl, so I hope to see you in the next one. All right, y'all. Bye.